So hey guys, today's a new video, and as you can see, my lineup changed up a bit. I'm at 24.7 million CP. I think I'm gonna get that up to 25 million sometime soon, as soon as I can get hit down all the way up to, well, what's it called? Um, Diamond. As soon as I can get hit down to Diamond, then I'll have like that much CP. But yeah, first of all, I just want to say thank you, all of you. Really, really big thank you. If you emailed the devs at all, if you try to help me in any sort of way, I'm grateful for your suggestions, your support. Because finally I can train cards. It's really awesome. Shout out to Opito. Basically everybody who did this for me. Nick. Yeah, it was amazing. You guys are awesome. Here, I'll show you quick something. Not Christian. Christian too, I guess. He helped out. Gage for telling me. Didn't realize it, but yeah. Nick, thank you very much. You're awesome. Nuthi, Nuthai. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names. But yeah, thank you so much to you guys. I can finally train up cards. It's awesome. I trained up Kaguya. As you can see, she's at 9 million CP right about. Not Kaguya, but Zetsu. He's at 9 million CP right about now. I'm sitting right there. You can probably hear my brother. He's like snoring up a storm, but I can either hit him or just tolerate it. I'm gonna tolerate it. But yeah, it's very 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 nice. As you can see, I got the skill up to level 105. It doesn't do that much damage. I think Opito warned me about this. He said not to train it up because, well, it doesn't do that much damage even at level 105. It's not that even I didn't believe him, but it's just that it's kind of the fact that I think it has to do with this. The the 110k damage. Fairly sure it should be a lot more. Like it should be dealing right around the same amount of damage that my guy does. Because if you look at this, when it comes to damage, inner 8 gates does 135k damage, 39k damage. This one only does a slight amount less. So I mean, it should be dealing that sort of damage in an AOE attack, but it doesn't. I'm probably gonna try to email the devs about that, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Although I did find a way to get Zetsu to do a lot of damage. As you can see here, I'm gonna go ahead and just put Zetsu by himself. Yeah, like I said, I haven't sealed anything into him. I got all of his passive skill. Well, not all of his passives, but all of his the force of yin yang. Zetsu, that's 12k HP total, all of them to him. So it's, and then I equipped the yin yang release. It can be used on Obito, but it can also be used on Zetsu. As far as I know, this is the only special ability passive that you can give to Zetsu as of right now. Which reminds me, I should probably go to the arena and collect, because just in case, you know. Because while Zetsu does have hang on, let me collect that reward. It's for the ninja. Oh, I ranked 1 first. Sweet. Um, it's for this because, as you can see, Hashirama sells hang on, where is it? Ninja shoes. Nope. Katsuki cloak. Nope. Dealing this fly trap. That gives me the extra HP. Which one's like one that gives him the ability to do an extra? Okay, yeah, confuse one enemy, normal attack release, spiritual fusion, confuse enemy for 1 round. Yeah, that one still doesn't do a lot of damage. I did try like changing up the bloodlines to see if the bloodlines affected it in any sort of way, but it didn't. But yeah, I found a way around that by giving Zetsu a second passive. Well, not a second passive, an active skill, which is water release, water horn. Believe it or not, Zetsu has a stupid amount of ninjutsu attack. While his unique skill doesn't do that much damage, only 100k or so. His active skill does scale the way it should. Really, if just by looking at the numbers here, with with Zetsu's skill, he should be dealing I don't know, 6 million worth of damage with his unique skill. And I would assume a good 3 million worth of damage, or even 1 million worth of damage with his ring attack. But I don't know what's up with that. Like I would email the devs. I'm probably going to, but as of right now they haven't responded to me at all. So I mean, I'm kind of weary of emailing them honestly. But yeah. This is Zetsu with only his items really. Um, yeah, that's a big difference. Only 8.9 million CP. So yeah, it's quite a bit. I only have the Curse Healer Wrath on him, and that's it. Nothing else really. But yeah. So the reason I'm saying I got around that is because watch how much damage. I'm obviously gonna choose one of the lower guys. Up against here, because well, I know I'm gonna win, but it should give you an idea of the sort of damage that Zetsu can do. So everybody's been stunned more or less, and now check this out. Oh well. Oh, Sakura managed to release that. Oh yeah, the weakening affects everybody, even Might guys. So I mean, the amount of damage that they do to Zetsu is really minimal. It's awesome. As you saw, what's his face? What is his name? Um, Orochimaru and Sasuke only dealt like 5. Everybody else is dealing like 10. And yeah, he just obliterated them right now with his active skill. And he has a very high chakra recovery potential, like stupidly high. It's amazing how high it is. But yeah, here, check this out in a second. And as you can see, 4.9 million, I think, worth of damage. Yeah, here, this should give you a bigger idea of how much damage Zetsu can deal. Obviously, like I said, we're gonna ignore the unique skill and the normal attack, but yeah, that dealt 3 million worth of damage on a normal attack, 6 million on a critical. So I mean, Zetsu can do quite a bit of damage when the skills are working. I don't know whether the devs meant it to be this way or it just hasn't been fixed or something. But on paper, he should be able to deal a stupid amount of damage. And it supports it with the unique skills and with the active skills. But for whatever reason, his unique and his little attack right there doesn't deal that much damage. I was considering whether or not to equip that passive active to Zetsu, but the thing is that it does quite a bit of damage. It has the possibility to seal. It has the possibility to stun. It has a lot of potential to do a lot of damage, and just in general, right after the stun for Zetsu with his tangle, he could easily just do damage with the active skill, which only takes one turn to recharge. By the way, as you can see. But yeah, I mean, he can barely not take down this guy. Unfortunately, can't quite take him down. But like I said, if Zetsu's skill ever gets fixed, I suppose is the word to say for this. If it ever gets fixed, he will do a stupid amount of damage with it just because of the way the numbers run. But Zetsu by himself with the active skill, water release or whatever. With that active skill, he can take down this whole team. And keep in mind, this is the heroic dungeon at heroic dungeon. This towards the end of the heroic dungeon, and it's very hard to defeat it if you have normal cards, obviously. And Zetsu heals himself quite nicely. He heals 5% of his HP, and because he has such a large amount of HP, unless you have cards like Naruto dealing a stupid amount of HP, Zetsu's always gonna win. Well, dealing a stupid amount of damage, not HP. Yeah, I kind of just caught myself barely on that one. But yeah, as you can see, Zetsu's here, and nice and strong and very, very powerful. I'll do the daily Q&A in a second, because this video will be rather long, so keep that in mind. After the Q&A, I'll be talking about my plans and basically training up the raikage, so stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to get Zetsu out of the way first, because I would have thought that you guys would be the most curious about Zetsu, really. So there you go, 18 rounds, and he took it down by himself. Very, very powerful. If you can't kill him or seal him or stun him in the first round, you're more than likely going to lose. I mean, Hokage, I can't beat him with only Zetsu. I can't beat Yashido because of that guy. But I could probably beat Pain just with the Zetsu. Yeah, because Zetsu has such a large amount of HP. It's just amazing. And as you just saw, everybody got tangled, so they can't do anything. And half of the cards are gone. Yeah, I mean, this may actually come down to a standstill if Zetsu. Well, no, yeah, I think it's gonna come down to a standstill to like round 30, because Kakashi is rather lucky when it comes to that sort of skill. Yeah, see, he's got Kamui, so he could probably, hold me off for the entire round. Hmm. Okay, this works because since Kakashi keeps on being put into his Susanoo state. Okay, so really at this point it's just a matter of fact of to see if Zetsu can outlast Kakashi's passive, and okay, there you go. He won. Sweet. Yeah, see, he could take down Pain by himself. I think this is a rare occurrence. It won't always happen, but it's interesting to see nonetheless. Yeah, like I said, since Zetsu has such a stupid amount of HP, even with Kuruma Naruto, well, Naruto basically, dealing such a large amount of damage, it's just mind-boggling. I'm not quite sure whether Zetsu will win or not. I mean, if Sakura can stay alive long enough so that Zetsu doesn't have a chance to release his unique skill or passive skill, or that when he releases it, he's affected by the Mangekyo Sharingan, Pain may actually win this. But at the same time, if that doesn't align perfectly, my Zetsu has a very strong chance of winning. See, that's the thing. It just triggered Kakashi's what's it called? Kakashi's passive. And the thing about Kakashi's passive, what it does is it doesn't allow Kakashi to use any unique skills. So if Zetsu can pull this off right now and seals, I suppose, most of the team. No, okay, yeah. I think Zetsu's gonna lose this one. Yeah, he wasn't able to take down the team from the very beginning. That's interesting, right? I mean, it's a bit of a luck-based thing, but Zetsu can do a lot of damage if you equip a passive, active skill. The reason I chose Water Release, Water Horn, is because as a rule of thumb, I've noticed that it's a very powerful skill, just for an active skill, really. Um, but yeah, it's very powerful and it's an AoE attack. I could have gone ahead and used the Phoenix Fire Sage, I suppose. I could have gone ahead and used Explosive Tag. But those three were the real only viable active skills that I could have used. That didn't require a special bloodline. But the thing is that there was no real point to it. Because this Zetsu deals a lot of damage with Water Release, Water Horn, and Explosive Tag. It wouldn't have dealt the same kind of damage. But these are Zetsu's bloodlines. As you can see here, he has a Taijutsu bloodline, Water Release, Fire Release, Earth Release, Genjutsu, Reincarnation, Spore, Yang, Sage Art Wood, Yin Yang release and Force of Yin Yang Zetsu. Like I said, there isn't a specific passive to Zetsu, but either way, he's really really powerful. It's yeah, it's nice. Hopefully, if the devs ever, I don't want to say pick up the slack, but if they ever, go ahead and fix this when it comes to the spiritual manipulation, if they ever fix the damage, or how much damage he does with the ring, Zetsu can be a real powerhouse when it comes to ninjutsu attack, because with all of his items, just barely minimum all of his items, he gets at least 600k ninjutsu attack. That's a stupid amount, really. Keep in mind that I haven't equipped like an earring, which I could, or like even circular Magatama fan is mostly based on stamina rather than ninjutsu attack. So I mean, 724k ninjutsu attack, and that's very very powerful. I'm fairly sure I can boost it up quite a bit when it comes to Zetsu. Let's see. Let's equip that to Zetsu. So that's an extra 64k ninjutsu attack. So as you can see, he's at 787k ninjutsu attack, and then we equip the Sword of Kusanagi from Sasuke. Does this give him any ninjutsu attack? It only gives him ninjutsu defense and stamina, so I can go ahead and unequip this from Naruto. Unequip this, and we have 961k ninjutsu attack on Zetsu. Yeah, that's that's a lot. Let's see. I wonder if he can take down the Deidara like that. Oh yeah, the weakening. There's a difference between full weakening and normal weakening. The difference really being is the fact that. What the hell was that? Okay. The real difference between the two, full weakening, and weakening is about, I don't know, a couple hundred. So full weakening will just like last for 4 rounds, while the other one I think only lasts for 3 rounds. That's the only large difference. One extra turn. I mean, that extra turn could mean the difference between winning and losing. It's really useful against my guy since it doesn't actually have to hit, as far as I know. And because the skill itself, if you have gold Zetsu at the very least, if you have Zetsu at bronze, silver, or gold, because the Zetsu skill doesn't trigger a backhand, my guy won't be able to defend against it. So I mean, as long as you go first and you release your unique skill, you're gonna win. So yeah, it looks like you can take down Deidara like this. There you go. If he can take down Deidara, he can take it down at just about everybody. I'm not quite sure about Nagato though. Nagato's tricky. He really, really is. He has a stupid amount of HP, but he has a stupid amount of DPS and hit. Yeah, see? I mean, as far as I can tell, Zetsu is winning, but you can never be too sure with Nagato, at least in this stage, because Nagato has the ability to take off debuffs, as you just saw, like he removed like 3, I guess. So you have to constantly seal him, you have to constantly stun him. And Confusion doesn't really do anything for you when it's only one card. Yeah, see? Just basically a one-hit KO. The only reason Zetsu survived the first one is because of the weakening. Otherwise, he would have been screwed. But yeah, that's about enough about Zetsu. Took off the other items. The other items were mostly to boost up his CP, honestly. Otherwise, yeah, no particular use. Actually, I should probably put that on that and put that on her. Because she doesn't really benefit from ninjutsu. I mean, not ninjutsu, but doesn't really benefit from any sort of whatchamacallit, earrings or ninjutsu attack, because she's a taijutsu user. And even then, anything that she has is boosted by that. Yeah. So yeah, 9.3 million combat in total right about now. That's the max I can get Zetsu to. Soon enough, it should go up a little bit more. If I seal a curse, tailed beast should go up a good 100k. If I seal, not seal, but if I manage to get the Hidan bonus, up a lot more. So I mean, it should be interesting. So that's about it for Zetsu. So let's do the daily Q&A. If you want to leave the video, that's about all I can think of when it comes to Zetsu. I'll be doing the raikage showcase later, but I'll probably leave it in the notes, in the description saying when the raikage comes up, so you can just skip to the raikage if you don't care about the Q&A. So if you're ending the video here, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. And now we go to Q&A. Don't worry about the noise. I have my earphones on, so any sort of noise will destroy my ears, not yours. You should be cool. I have some like Beats Bluetooth earphones. They're nice. Whoa, that flipped on me. Daily Q&A and other stuff. I really uploaded this one late because I didn't realize that I didn't upload it. I was at work when I realized, oh crap, I haven't uploaded it yet. And yeah, I think I lost a subscriber. I had 540 like 5 minutes ago. It happens. He wasn't satisfied, Can't make everybody happy, unfortunately. What sucks for me is I only get to 2,100 gold in a week, and I only get about level 18 in World War. Really, concentrate on getting Kuruma Naruto, if nothing else, because Kuruma Naruto does a lot of damage with debuffs. When it comes to Sasuke, you need to have quite a bit of ninjutsu attack already, while Kuruma Naruto can deal a lot of damage with his debuffs. So I mean, that's a recommendation. How do you get Naruto biography? Unfortunately, it's only during an event. As far as I know, it was only during the not anniversary event. It was a couple events ago. I'll find it in the events notifications. I noticed that you recharged, but I didn't get the reward. Yeah, that's the thing though. The reward for the 327 gold should come in today, I guess, because today. I haven't gotten it yet, but it should come in later today. It's not gonna be like instant. That's that. Andrew Pyox first. Congratulations, my friend, you were first. Equinox, me and Obito may be doing a co-op of Dark Souls 3. Do you want to join in? Fuck yes, I do. Either have Obito message me through Messenger. I'll leave him a message in a second after I finish with the video. Or, when I set up the line back on, the line app, I'll, talk to you guys about that. We have until, the 12th, because that's when I get my, my edition. I digital download, basically. Pre-ordered it, so, As soon as it's ready, I'll get it. I will send a message to the devs for you, bro. Hope it will get fixed soon. It did get fixed soon. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate your help, Brian. Is dressing Hinata worth it? Yeah, it really is. Thank you, Alexei. Yeah, the skill is really better for Hinata than any of her other skills. Yeah, it's worth it. I think during her event, you can usually get that skin for free. Don't quote me on that, but during her event, more often than not, you do get her skin for free if you have her at gold. Do you have an Obito showcase? I'll be doing one basically the next Obito event comes out, because otherwise I don't really have anything new. I'm sure there's an Obito showcase and between my files here and the videos. I'll try to make a playlist, like I said, of showcases. Eventually update it, but that's in the works basically. With all that gold, you should train Suzu Itachi. I will eventually, but I'm waiting for a good event. I'm actually going to talk about that later for Nagato plans right now. I don't know if you noticed, but I do have a bronze Nagato, and I can get silver and maybe even gold, but it's going to cost a lot of money, especially for gold. So I'm kind of debating on that, especially since it's the last day. I kind of want to get a heads up of what it's going to be for the next event, so I don't spend my gold too early, basically. Do you think 18k gold will be enough for Kakashi Obito events? Honestly, I don't think so, because you do need more. Like Alex A said, More often than not, you do need a good 30k. Although I will admit that the Kamui skill, which is very important for Kakashi and Obito, usually is a little lower, right around 11, 12k worth of gold consumed to get it. But it could change up. So I mean, yeah, a good 30k would be best at the very least for those events. 24 million CP, dude. What the fuck in the Facebook group? We thought you were at 18 mil. I was at 18 mil before the gold Zetsu, but I'm now at 24.7 mil, so that's good. Julio Lopez, fairly sure that's Obito. I'm not quite sure. Well, initially, yeah. Thanks for that, man. Appreciate that. So that's about it for the Q&A. I'm gonna check if anybody put in any more any more questions in the other one. Connor Bass, yeah, money. That's how you get it. Yeah, Obito. Yeah, that's what I meant. He probably warned me. Would you consider playing other games? Talked about that. The reason I responded to JJ instantly is because it was basically triple gold recharge only for that day. I usually like to wait until the next video to answer your question, but if it's immediate, like you only have that day to work with it, then I'll more than likely answer you as soon as I can. More often than not, the same day, you know? Actually, Connor, I wasn't able to answer your question yesterday, but I can very easily answer your question right about now. To give you an idea of just how powerful Nagato is, I actually have Silver Nagato in the works, but yeah, Bronze Nagato is quite powerful. Just Bronze, as you can see here, he's at 1.5 million CP. If I take off his Black Rod, which is at tier 4 and level 99, and the Chakra Receiver, which is tier 1, level 0, he's at 1.2 million. And when you train him up, each time you go up, a medal, as you can see here, if I can find him, he goes up a good 100k worth of CP, and you don't have to worry about getting him to level 105 until gold, basically. So, I mean, he's very, very powerful, especially with all of his items. So, I mean, you could probably do it. I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, I'm contemplating whether or not to... if I spent basically $600, which is a lot. Don't think I'm rich. That's a fucking lot. I'm not going to be able to spend for quite some time. At least 3 weeks, I think. 2 weeks, maybe, if I'm lucky with work. I could definitely get gold, what's his face? Damn, what's his name? Gold Nagato. But the thing is that it's a lot of money, and I would have to kind of base myself off of luck, because the Deep Beliefs, even if you buy them, you don't get enough to get all the way to gold just from recharging basically 20k, which is the max you can recharge for like rewards. Let's see, for at 20k you get 60 kunai and Deep Belief, but see, Deep Belief, that's what's really needed here, and at 15k you only get 50 Deep Belief, so let's say that's 50 Deep Belief. To get to gold, I need a good, let's see, I have 57 Deep Belief right now. I still need another 60 for silver. Let's say 60 plus another 180. Basically, I need 248 Deep Belief to get to gold right now for Nagato. If I were to recharge 20k gold, I mean, I would get 60 off the 20k gold reward, so that's 60. 50 from the 15k gold reward, so that's 110. 40 from 10k gold, so that's what? 150. 30 from no, not 30. 20 from 5k gold, so let's see, that's what? 170, I think. Then at 103.1k gold, I get what? Another 20 Deep Belief. So yeah, basically I'm not gonna get enough. Or at least I think that's how that goes. So let's see. Let me do my basic math. So that's what, 6 plus 5, yeah, that's 11. Plus 4, that's 15. Plus 20, that's 17. I mean, plus 2. Plus another 2, that's 19. I need 24. But I would only get really... I would only really get what? 21. Yeah, 22 if I'm lucky. 220 deep belief if I'm lucky, which leaves me having to get another 20 deep belief. And I did all of the tries for this event yesterday. That's why I have such a small amount of stamina. I was like 12k stamina yesterday. I only have 7k now. And yeah, I didn't get a lot, so I got maybe 14 at the most, and I need 20 at the very least if I were to recharge all of that 20k gold. Basically $600 at the very least. Cheapest way I could do it. So yeah, it's looking less and less attractive basically to do so. But yeah, as you can see here, he goes up what, a good 300k with his item. I can only imagine what his he has the head, the pain eyes, the Renengan for pain, Nagato's Renengan, the chakra receiver manifestation, the black rods, and I think only 4 items. Yeah, Nagato's black rod, the black rod, the weapon, the Sharingan, and the Akatsuki's cloak. So I mean that's technically 5, but Akatsuki's cloak is already being used for Orochimaru, so I mean there's that. And yeah, I got the reward for recharging 327 gold. See, just came in right now. So yeah, would it be worth it? I mean, should I ever get Itachi to his Inazagi Itachi form, I would definitely be able to get this 2 people encounter collection, which would make me a lot more powerful. But the problem being is that I have to wait for another Itachi event. So as of right now, I think I'm just going to wait for another Nagato event before I go ahead and get gold at Nagato. So I mean, there's that. That's that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it when it comes to him. It's in Nagato. I can't really think of anything else to say. So yeah, the Raikage, I got him to gold. As you can see, with all of his items, he's only at 2 million combat. But look, when I go to train, and when I go to train him from gold to diamond, look how much CP he gets. He goes to 2.7 fucking mil. That's a big jump. That's like 600k at the very least worth of ninjutsu attack. I mean, CP going up from gold to diamond. I can only imagine what Killer B does, you know? I mean, Naruto doesn't do that much. So, yeah. Sasuke doesn't do that much. Like, the Raikage has a very, very big boost from gold to diamond. So I'm working on getting him to diamond right now. It's gonna cost me quite a bit of ore. I went from like 60k down to 28k. It's gonna hurt my ore a lot. So yeah, let's see, toad package. Please don't freeze on me. I only need 180. I did the math already. That hurt a lot. I just saw how much my ore dropped. It was not pretty. Okay, I have seal stones. That's nice. Yeah, toad packages. So we're gonna open up 100. Gonna open up 80, and keep in mind I have his secondary passive. So if I can buy his level 90 passive right now and make him even more powerful. I estimate he's gonna be like at 3.3 million by the time I'm done with him. And I haven't even equipped any ninja souls or anything except for just him and whatever collection bonuses I have. So let's upgrade the Raikage from level 90. As you can see, I have Outer Path Nagato there. Yeah, I figure with the next Killer Bee event, if I have enough cash, I'm probably gonna get Killer Bee to Diamond during that event. So I mean, usually they're very spaced out. So I mean, I probably have a lot of time. But either way, that's why I'm kind of hesitant to use any cash right now. I may go ahead and use up a lot of stamina, but I don't see myself spending any more during this event. Maybe a little more just to get some refinement bags. But even then, I'm probably going to wait until like the last minute to do so. Like maybe an hour before the next event, when I can see what the next event is going to be. So yeah, there's that. Sorry if I sound tired or my voice is high pitched. I was at work today from like 11 in the morning up until like 8, I think, more or less. So yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I went there willingly. I got a lot of cash out of it. I think I made like $200 today. So it was nice. But hopefully I'll see when my paychecks come in, how much I got. That's why I didn't particularly flinch when I basically bought 500 gold because I can afford to. But I'm not gonna do that like constantly because I'm not made out of money. So yeah, we're almost at level 105 raikage. I already have all of the ores, all of the I or A, all of the A training materials, which is 200. Each one costs 100 what's it called? 100 whoops. Yeah, see? 180. I got that perfectly. Each one costs how much? 100 ore. So I mean, yeah, as you can see here, 2.1 million all the way up to 2.7 million. That's a very nice CP boost. So there you go. We have Diamond, what's his face? Raikage. So we're gonna actually add in his skill right here. And it looks like he doesn't get any new bloodlines. I was actually kind of hoping he would get the what's it called? The Black Lightning bloodline, but it looks like that's only unique to his dad, basically. The third Raikage is the fourth Raikage's dad, by the way, if you didn't know that. This is his dad, all the way over here. Yeah, the third Raikage, this is his dad. There's actually a collection bonus, but the third Raikage, it's not very good, basically. So yeah, 2.7 million at Diamond with all of his items. That's very nice. And once again, I haven't included any sort of passives. The Lightning Oppression is just something I got when I had extra cash. Not cash, but gold. I'm actually going to spend a little more than I really should right now to get basically the Raikage up as high as I can. So as you can see here, I'm going to get his level 90 passive. I already have this one. Otherwise, I would have had to have dropped 10k gold. I wouldn't have done that. But since I already have that one, the level 90 passive should be fairly easy to get. I just have to find it. And yeah, it's in here. Don't doubt me. It's in here. Sorry if my breathing's really heavy. It must sound creepy, but I'm in a really awkward position. I should really move now that I think about it. Okay, that should be better. But speaking constantly just kind of makes my breath short, basically. This is actually the active skill for the Raikage. Lightning Release skill book. Cause serious taijutsu damage to single target and increase dodge and taijutsu attack of user greatly for 3 rounds. I'm not quite sure whether I'll get it, but maybe. It's something to contemplate. See, I wanted to get this one Black Thunder Release skill book, but you need Black Lightning Release, and the Raikage doesn't have that, so I needed to make do with his other skill. Lightning Oppression skill book, which is this one. This is his level 90 skill book, basically. But I don't know whether I want to get it because it's not that good. All it gives him is extra taijutsu attack. And what it does, it causes extra damage to all the other enemies in a row. But I need, what's his face? It's not very good, that's why. What I'm doing right now is just looking through here to see if there's any sort of passive that's not that one, that's not the lightning oppression that I can get. But it doesn't look like it, really. Nunchucks. Yeah, see, this is his level 75 lightning oppression. It's not very good. It increases his hit, but by a pitiful amount, really. Fine, Thunder God. He can't use that, obviously. It would be nice, but he can't. No, that's for, what's his face? That's for Hanzo. That's for Inoki, which is the third Chichukage. That's for Pain or Nagato. Obito. Yeah, for Obito. And Nagato too, I guess. Also, Madara Uchiha. Yeah, Madara Uchiha fits in there too. This is for Killer Bee, but oh, it's good. This looks really actually powerful for Killer Bee. I wish I would have gotten Killer Bee to gold at the very least. But I don't have enough cards for that, unfortunately. The Raikage doesn't have fog invisibility, so you can't use that. Hellfire, nope. Water Prison, maybe, but I doubt it. And besides, it's not a passive skill, so it's worthless basically to the Raikage. Yeah, see, I was really hoping that the Black Lightning, the Black Thunder release would have been useful to, the Black Lightning release would have been a bloodline for the Raikage. But it doesn't look like it is, so, it looks like I'm stuck with the Lightning Oppression 2. I'm fairly sure that they'll release Lightning Oppression 3 later on, but, as of right now, my best bet, apart from his level 105 passive, which I will be equipping and leveling up all the way, is my best option when it comes to Raikage. So let's see, we're gonna have to change the bloodlines. Actually, what I think I'm gonna end up doing for the Raikage, because I can't use any other skills, I'm probably gonna end up adding in the what's it called? His not his specifically. Not the lightning release chakra, but I'm probably gonna end up adding in the gates of life, I think it's called. Because even though it's a rather basic passive, it's still rather powerful. It gives a decent amount of HP, a decent amount of taijutsu attack. So it has its uses. So there is that. So let's see. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a long video, so sorry about that. But we're gonna have to change lightning speed because there's only 5 lightning speeds. 3 lightning speeds. And it looks like I need to put this phone to charge. So I'm gonna reach over here. I wonder if you guys heard my arm crack, because that does not sound healthy. That does not sound healthy at all. There you go. I just need one more lightning release and I can equip his level 105 passive. Oh yeah, I have like 11k worth of bloodline stones, so I never have to worry about running out basically. But chakra armor should be right here. Oh, I can put in the lightning release shadow clone. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Huh. That's even better than the other one. But I'm gonna have to add in like 3 taijutsu. Oh yeah, lightning oppression is the other one I already had on him. That's not useful to us. So we go all the way down. There you go, lightning release chakra mode. Improve own tenacity for 2 rounds in taijutsu attack with probability enhanced tenacity for rounds equipment increases taijutsu attack. Yeah, that's weird. But basically increases allies tenacity for like a certain amount of rounds. I think only 2 or 1. Increases taijutsu attack 2000, 2k, plus 100 per level. Tenacity 660 plus 8 per level. Taijutsu defense 4k plus 100 per level. Ninjutsu defense 6000 plus 700 per level. HP 6000 plus 700 per level. Yeah, see, that's the weird thing. It said black lightning release times 4 and lightning speed times 3. I actually thought that it would be that the raikage had the black lightning release because of that. That's what I thought. I have extra gold. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to check that to make sure that this one's actually like, you know. I figure that eventually I'm gonna get the third raikage all the way up. I mean, this is daunting to do so, but I just did it so I can't undo it. Fuck it. Would yellow be appropriate? I don't think so. But I said it anyway, so I'm sorry. I apologize. So let's see. Go to passives. Go to the other one and the thunder thing. Thunder thighs. That's mean. Seal chakra punch. Yeah, it's actually black thunder. God damn it. Black lightning release. Oh well. I mean, it's not good that I wasted basically 2k worth of gold. But it happens sometimes, you know? You live and learn. You live and learn, people. You live and learn. But let's upgrade this one all the way up to level 101. I think he was at 2.7 million CP. So this should bring him up a good, I don't know, 100k, 200k, I believe, at the very least. So let's keep on adding that up. Yeah, once again, I apologize for like my creepy breathing, but I don't know, it's been a long day, and like sometimes I just don't moderate my breathing, and like I breathe heavily through my nose too, and I've been trying to breathe through my nose more often than not, because I heard it's healthier, but just sounds creepy, really. But hey, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I could try breathing through my mouth, but I figure that's just louder and creepier. So you know, the lesser of two evils, basically. Yep. This is always frustrating. Like I would have liked if they could like do a whole not, I guess, make it easier, but just more streamlined to do this, which I suppose is make it easier. Just quicker, really, because this is fairly easy as far as things go, like clicking, click. There's no real way to mess this up, but it'd be a lot less tedious, I suppose, if they could just speed it up. Like, oh, you have all the scrolls needed, you have all the levels needed, you have the skill, you can go all the way up if you want to, and just do so. But instead of like click, which can be like mind numbing, but I guess I hope helps with focus. So yeah, 14k. Is that 14k? 14k physical defense. That's weird. I would have thought it'd be more. 600. Okay, yeah, the stats seem to be different than what it's supposed to be. For tenacity, it seems to give the raikage 60 tenacity. For HP, it seems to give the raikage Okay, yeah, that's 700. Ninjutsu defense. Yeah, this is weird. But yeah, 2.8 million CP. So let's see. It's not so bad. Keep in mind, this is only with his items. Like, I think the only other guy who can claim this to be this strong would actually be Jiraiya. And even then, he kind of pales in comparison when you take into account all of his items, which are tier 4, by the way. So, I mean, yeah. The raikage is kicking butt when it comes to CP right now. You know what? I like ironic things. So what I'm going to do, if you guys know the history of the raikage, you should know why this is ironic. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and equip this to the raikage, the Byakugan. And yeah, 2.9 million CP. The first Hokage's necklace seems good. Gives him taijutsu attack, so that's 3.1 million combat. More or less nearing what's his face? Jiraiya. And I still haven't equipped the secondary passive. So we can't use the what's it called? The Black Thunder, because it's a dick and it's stupid and I don't like it. Made me waste gold. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and use the Lightning Shadow Clone, because Lightning Oppression is too weak. Lightning Shadow Clone, while it won't do that much for the raikage, it will give him some bonuses. So what I need to do is I need to change up some of these lightnings. So I need to get these to taijutsu or lightning, either or. So taijutsu's there. Lightning speed. Obviously I'll do a showcase in a second, like just to detail his damage output and like what he does, but give me a second while I get all of his stuff in order. Just one more taijutsu, come on. Which makes sense, the raikage lightning shadow clone. For those of you who don't know, I think raikage means lightning shadow. I think that's what that means. That is what that means, I think. So yeah, that gives him another boost. So now he's at 3.1. He's a little bit stronger than Jiraiya, basically. Yeah, see, the Lightning Shadow Clone doesn't really do much for him. It releases Lightning Shadow Clones, but what they do is increase dodge. And that's about it. Nothing else really. It releases some like shadow clones against the enemy, but it only increases dodge. And what's his face? He doesn't have that much dodge, so I mean, it's a decent amount, I suppose. But he has a lot of tenacity, like 7k. Not even Tsunade or Sakura have that much. So let's equip a Curse Shield of Wrath. And yeah, with like, all the bonuses from the Tailed Beast, he gets like another 100k, so he's at 3.2 million combat, which is quite good. I think he's like my strongest second to Zetsu if I go ahead and equip like an earrings to him. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip this. My guy's Black Libra. That's actually the equipment for Conan, but since it's an earring, it's a very big CP booster. So I just use it as that. So 3.4 million combat. That's actually quite good. I prefer this skin really. So Raikage's bomb. Lightning Straight's not that good unless you're using it in combination with Killer Bee. But since Killer Bee's not diamond, I'm not gonna be doing that. And oh no, it's frozen. Oh god damn it. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I can fix this. Shit, I can't pause the video. How am I gonna do this? I'll upload a second video really quickly right after this one's uploaded. Because yeah, I fucked up. I clicked collections and sometimes it just freezes there and I have to reload the whole game. And since I can't log in, I have to input all of my information every time I log in, and I can't pause the video. That means I can't log in because otherwise you guys would see my password. And that would not be good because it's my password and my account. So I'm sorry. So yeah, leave a like if you liked it. Leave a like if you dislike it. No, that came out wrong. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't like it. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Or like in 10 minutes, really. Like I'm gonna put up another video right after this one. So I mean, there you go. The 2 videos. That's good, right? I hope. So yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. Nah, like 30 seconds for me, really. I'll be uploading this while I'm making the other video. So yeah. Sorry about that. Really.